Hey everyone, for those of you that don't know, I am a software engineer. I have a 9 to 5 job. I'm also a YouTuber, and once in a while I do a lot of other things like, DJing, like speaking, like writing, and a bunch of different things. And in this video I'm going to tell you how I'm able to manage myself, manage my time, and do all of these things, and the amount of time it takes from me, and how I allocate all these things that I do, and the amount of energy that I spend doing all these things. And if this is something you're interested in for whatever reason, because you have multiple things you want to do, maybe you have a 9 to 5 job and you also have a side hustle, or you have a 9 to 5 job and you want to start a YouTube channel, but you're thinking about how you allocate your time, or you have a business that you run and you also are thinking about starting a YouTube channel on the side, whatever it is, if this is a kind of video that you are interested in, I would suggest that you stick around to watching this. I would also advise that you share this video to your friends, people that you know would find this very helpful. And without any further ado, let's get right into the video. I'm going to be telling you the things that I do to manage my time and be able to do my 9 to 5 job, be able to give my YouTube channel that consistency of uploading at least one video every week. Sometime last year I was uploading 2 every week because I was doing my normal tech video and then I would do my vlogs, but I haven't done any vlog this year because nothing interesting has happened to me yet. So however, I'm able to do all these things. I'm also still able to once in a while speak at events, which means I have to plan the talks that I give, and I have to find out time to create my presentations, practice for those talks and give them. Sometimes I write as well, and I DJ sometimes as well, and I still have a social life. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I'm able to go out, I'm able to, turn up for my friends. I still maintain relationships with my friends. It's a lot, because YouTube alone is a full-time job, I'm telling you, for free. One important thing that I do is I delegate my tasks. I do not do mundane things. If it does not require my specific skill set, if I can pay somebody to do it, I will get them to do it, because it helps me a lot focus on other things. So I have to get ready for a video. As opposed to getting ready for that video, planning out the content, and now still coming to start setting up, my assistant could set up while I plan that content simultaneously, or while I get ready for the video if I have to like glam or whatever it is. And then I come here, sit, I shoot my video, move. Breakfast, you won't find me in the kitchen. And this is not saying that, oh, you don't cook. See, cooking is a survival skill. If you are a human being, whether man or woman or anything you want to identify as, and you come to my comments and you want to say rubbish, I will school you one time. Don't try me. But you will never really see me in the kitchen, because like I said, if it does not require my specific skill set, I don't want to spend time doing it. I enjoy cooking when it's food that I'm craving, or when it's a new recipe that I want to try. So once in a while you see me, and even sometimes when I cook I vlog it. once in a while you see me cook, right? But especially like when I enter the kitchen, just know that, see, it's about to go down. Like I'm about to make something epic and not ordinary, because I'm not an everyday kitchen kind of girl, because like I said, I don't have that time, right? But like everyday food, quick breakfast, quick dinner, because I eat twice a day, is not me, except it's one of those days where I really, want to eat this thing or try out this new thing. It's very important to delegate different tasks. If you are privileged to, be in a home where there's a house help, and maybe you have like a younger sibling or a younger cousin, or someone that you can get to be your assistant to help you with all these little things where you pay them, then definitely do that. If you can hire an EA as well, if you can spend like all those 100Ks, do that, so that these people can help you take off those mundane tasks. So yeah, if you are not someone that has access to like, help and everything, you can hire people that do these things, so that you don't have to worry about those things as well, and it just helps you. The next thing is my emails. One thing that I like to do is make sure that I have 0 unread emails at all times. At least once in a while I would make mistakes. I'm a human being. Sometimes I want to sleep, I'll wake up, I'll see 20 emails, but I try my best to not be in those category of people that have like 500 to 1000 unread emails. A bunch of important emails get lost there, and sometimes even when you look at those emails you'll be like, oh my bruh, I don't have time to even check this thing out right now, because you'll be so stressed to even want to do it in the first place. So don't put yourself in that situation where you would have to do that. Once you get an email, you're looking at it. Something that's important and urgent, you're acting upon it. If it's important but like you don't have to do it right now, you're scheduling time to do it in the future. If it's not important, or if it's just like a random email from a random brand, or all these Access Bank Happy Women's Day, Happy Mother's Day stuff, delete it and keep it pushing. Which brings me to my next point on scheduling. It's very important to schedule your time. I make sure my calendar is one very important thing to me, but I don't use all these other extra tools. Like, oh, people will say, oh, they are using this app for productivity, this tool for productivity, Notion for this one for that, Doc for... See, when you start doing, like, ask those people, just go and check them, ask them how far, how market. When you start doing these things in multiple places, it's hard for you to keep up. Like, you don't get as it won't be. Like, it's hard for you to keep up because you still have those calendar apps that you have to go check to think like, oh, what am I doing now? What am I supposed to be doing now? Then, oh, to-do list is on this app. This other planning thing is in another place. It's going to, like, you're going to get frustrated. My head already, I know dates. Like, I'm very good with keeping dates and stamping dates, but I'm having issues with stamping time right now. Well, I was good with it before until this pandemic, where if you have anything to do, most times you would have just traveled to go and do it, right? But now if you have a talk, you're probably giving that talk, and your times, now I'm dealing with time zones essentially, and that's messing with my head. So I'm no longer that good with tracking time, but I'm still very good with tracking days. But regardless of how I track days, I still make sure that I have calendar entries for any important events so that I do not, for whatever reason, miss it. If I have any DJ thing, I try to find out, oh, what time, what place. If I don't have anything scheduled for that day, it goes into my calendar as well. And I just sort of plan everything, and then I time box things. I have a different video on actual productivity, which I also apply into my life. So you can go and watch that video. I'm going to have it somewhere here so that you can see. So when I get all these extra things, I'm able to say, okay, if I have to maybe do another thing, like, oh, I have to write, or oh, I am supposed to be going for a wedding, or oh, I'm supposed to be doing all these things. I plan my time around those things so that it fits perfectly into my life. And at some points when I'm seeing that like my time, like I'm getting maxed out, like I don't have extra space, because me, I have recreational time and I have time for work, and then I have time for all these extra things that I do for my brand. So if it's looking like, omo, I don't have time, I don't have space again, anything that is coming after that, any request, anything, is no. Learn to say no, because you, if you don't, you'll be living somebody else's life. You'll not be living your own life. You'll just be giving all of yourself. You'll not have time for your own self. Don't be afraid to, for whatever reason, ask people that you want to reschedule. Don't be afraid to say, oh no, I don't have time for this, but I can do this later. Like if somebody is asking like for you to commit to something and you're sure that there's a chance that you might not be able to, it's okay to say that you can't. Don't go and carry bese on your head that will now at the end of the day burn you out unnecessarily, because I used to do that before and I have learned the hard way. So I wanted to share it with you as well. I also have this virtual assistant, so I tend to use my Google Home and Siri a lot. I'm doing makeup and maybe I'm supposed to go somewhere at like 12:30. I tend to do this thing where I tell Siri to set an alarm for like 12:15 so that I know when it's closed, and if at 12:15 I'm not close to the end of my makeup, I have to start rushing because I don't want to miss that time mark. One thing that I also do is I plan my days. I don't, when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to like making YouTube videos, I'm not that person that sits down, shoots one video, edits it and posts it, because I know that things can come up in the middle of the month, in the middle of the week, anything can happen. So when I have dressed up to say I want to shoot a video today, okay, I will finish shooting one video, I'll change my shirts, I'll change my lipstick, I'll shoot another video. I would do the same thing. I would end up shooting like 4 to 5 videos in one stretch so that I have access to these multiple videos. And then what that happens is I would edit the video. I do most of my editing either on Sundays or any other nights that I have time. Today is Sunday and I'm currently going out, so there's a chance that I will not edit this video today. So what's gonna happen is during the week, any nights that I have time, I would edit it. And I choose Sundays and nights because these are times when, I mean, there are always distractions. If it's not your family, it's friend, there's romantic partner, is somebody who shall distract you. So there are always distractions. But like, it's when there are less distractions for me, it's like at night. So it's always better to either on Sundays or at night just quickly edit my videos, do my thumbnail, upload that video, leave it in the queue, leave it as unlisted. On Friday at noon, just come there, change unlisted to public, and announce that, hey everyone, I have a new video. That's what I always do. The fact that you see a video up this week doesn't mean I actually sat down to shoot a video this week. People are busy. Like, I don't think I would have been able to consistently drop videos every single week if I did not plan to do this thing the way I'm doing it now. Something else that you should also think about is, regardless of whatever it is that is going on in your life, you need to allocate time for things. You need to time box things. You said you are going to do this thing for like 3 hours. If it's getting to like 6 hours and you're still on it, you might need to rethink, why am I wasting so much time on this thing? I'm always happy to pay people to do things for me. I don't have strength. Time is one thing that I can never get back. Money I can make back. So I can pay you to do something for me so that I can get that time back and do something else with it. I'll probably pay me more. That's how I think. When you find out that you're spending a lot of time on something that isn't supposed to give you a lot in return, you might be thinking about paying for that thing, or if it's not even going to have any side effects, dropping it totally. Make sure that you rest, because when you rest and you wake up, see me and sleep, it's like we're friends, we're siblings. In fact, I sleep a lot. I like to sleep. It helps me, like, it clears my head. I feel refreshed. I wake up the next morning, I'm able to do a lot more. Sleep is good, and I would not advise anybody not to pay attention to their sleep. Pay attention to your sleep. Make sure you rest properly, so that even when you are doing things, because you are sharp, because your head is clear, you might do those things faster. I just wanted to add all of these things because I posted a video last week, and in that video, like when I posted a video on Twitter, somebody quoted my tweets and was asking me, yo, you're so consistent, how are you able to do this? And this video is basically answering their question. I hope this video has helped you learn about how you can properly prioritize and manage your time better if you are someone that has a lot of things that you do. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to me if you're not yet subscribed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.